Hello everyone. Today we continue with the topic solubility product. The topic name is what? Solubility product is given by what? KSP. Solubility product. So in this case we have discussed yesterday some of the examples, right? Today we discuss one more example like suppose here K2 CrO4 one compound is taken. Okay, salt. It is made to react with AgNO3, silver nitrate. What is the name? AgNO3 is what? Silver nitrate, and K2CrO4 is what? Potassium chromate. Potassium chromate. Okay. So what is the name of this? Potassium chromate. And this one, silver nitrate. Silver nitrate. Here I'm taking 0.02 molar. 0.02 molar K2CrO4 I'm taking. And also 0.02 molar AgNO3. 0.02 molar AgNO3 and also 0.02 molar potassium chromate. When you mix these two, we get what now here solutions. Here cation is Ag plus, here cation is K plus. Here anion is CrO4 minus 2 chromate, here anion is NO3 minus. Now double decomposition takes place and what will be forming? Ag2 CrO4. Why? The CrO4 minus 2 now? There should be plus 2 here. Each Ag has plus 1. Plus 1 into 2. Plus 1 into 2 plus 2. That's why Ag2 should be there. And also, what will be combined with what? K plus ions will combine with NO3 minus. Then what will be forming? KNO3. Okay. Here, how many K there? 2 K there. How many NO3 needed? 2 NO3 needed. So how many moles of AgNO3 required? 2 moles. So 2 moles of AgNO3, 1 mole of K2CrO4 will combine to form Ag2CrO4 minus 2. Ag2CrO4 minus 2 is formed. And in this case now here, how many KNO3? 2 KNO3 will form. And it is soluble salt, remember. Soluble salt. It is soluble salt. But this one is what? Sparingly soluble salt. What is called? Sparingly soluble salt. Sparingly soluble salt means completely it will not dissolve. Sparingly soluble salt, and it is soluble salt. It is precipitate actually. This downward arrow indicates what? Precipitate. Downward arrow indicates precipitate. So Ag2CrO4 precipitate is formed and KNO3 is soluble salt formed here in this case. So both are aqueous solutions here. So it is aqueous solution. It is also aqueous solution. And it is solid now. This is precipitate means solid. It is aqueous solution. So we got what now here? Ag2CrO4 compound. Now how much of Ag2CrO4 will be forming? How many how many ions will be present? We have to understand here first. So now here we have taken 1 liter AgNO3 solution, 1 liter K2CrO4 solution we are taking suppose. So 1 liter plus 1 liter when you mix, what will be the total volume? It will be 2 liters. Okay. So we are taking what now here initially Ag plus ions, how much we have taken? 0.02. And CrO4 minus 2, how much we are taking? 0.02. Okay. So now we have got Ag2CrO4, that is silver what? Chromate. So silver chromate we got. In this, how many cations there, ma'am? 2 cations and 1 anion. So it is which type of salt? A to B type of salt. A to B type of salt. It is sparingly soluble salt. A to B. Here 2 cations will be there, 1 anion will be there. What is the charge of this anion? Minus 2. What is charge of each cation? Plus 1. So plus 1 into 2 plus 2, and 1 anion has minus 2 like this. So A to B type of salt it is. So when you take the solubility concept of this salt, Ag2 CrO4. In this CrO4 minus 2 is anion, single particle. And how many particles of cations? 2. So each one Ag plus 1. Now it will dissolve, okay, in water, in any solvent to give what now here? 2 number of Ag plus ions, and also 1 CrO4 minus 2 ion. CrO4 minus 2 is nothing but chromate. It is Ag plus. It is what now here? Chromate ion. Okay. Now initially we have taken, suppose here how much we have taken? 0.02 we have. Suppose here if we take concentrations now, as per yesterday's concept what we discussed, suppose if we take initially 1 mole per liter, 1 mole per liter, it will give what? S, and here 2S now, 2S and S will be forming here. So here 2S moles per liter, 2S moles per liter, Ag plus S moles per liter. What will be forming this one? So initially it will be 0. Initially these two will be anyhow 0, we know. So initially 0. Here 1 mole per liter we have taken. After some time what happens here, when saturated solution is formed, 1 minus S will be there here. 1 minus S moles per liter will be there. Here 2S will be forming. Here S will be forming. So 2S moles per liter. Here S moles per liter. We have got S is what now? Solubility. What is S here? Solubility of sparingly soluble Ag2 CrO4 salt. It is sparingly soluble salt, remember. Sparingly soluble salt. So for this solubility is what now? S moles per liter. Solubility is what now here? S moles per liter. Now how much left over? Salt, 1 minus S left over. S is solubility here. Now yesterday we discussed now. Tell me what is solubility product? KSP is equal to what now? Ag plus ion concentration. Ag plus ion concentration to the power of 2 into CrO4 minus 2 ion concentration to the power of 1. Okay. So here Ag plus ion concentration how much? Ag plus ion concentration how much? 2S. So 2S whole power 2 into here what is the concentration of CrO4? CrO4 minus 2S. Therefore S power 1. S only. So that is equal to what now here? 2 square 4. And here S square into S. That is S cube. 4S cube. So KSP is equal to what now here? Formula KSP is given by 4S cube. And S cube is equal to what now? S cube is equal to KSP by 4. And what is S value? S value is equal to cubed root. Cubed root of what now? KSP divided by 4. So what is KSP here? Solubility product. Solubility product of this Ag2 CrO4. So what is KSP here? Solubility product of Ag2 CrO4 at a given temperature. At a given temperature. At a particular temperature, it is what now here? Constant. This value will be constant. KSP value will be constant at a given temperature, suppose. Now, we can also calculate ionic product of this solution. Here it is, the KSP is what? Solubility product. This is fixed value. Solubility product is what? Fixed value for a given salt. KSP value is fixed. So it has what now here? Fixed for salt, for a given salt. For a given salt, it will be fixed KSP value. Now here ionic product will be there. One more concept. Ionic product means what now here? The ions of Ag plus concentration means concentration of Ag plus ions into concentration of chromate ions. That product of ions is called what? Actual product of ions is called ionic product. And KSP is called what? Solubility product. Here solubility product KSP is given by which formula for this salt? 4S cube. KSP is equal to 4 into S cube here. And S cube is equal to KSP by 4. Otherwise, S is equal to cube root of KSP by 4. So this way we have to understand KSP concept of this given salt. So first of all, you must know from each molecule of salt, from sparingly soluble salt, one molecule is giving how many cations and how many anions we must know first. Here, how many cations coming? 2 cations. That's why 2S concentration. And how many anions coming? 1. That's why 1S. Okay. Then 2S whole power 2, S power 1. We take here. That is the formula for solubility product. It is according to law of mass action. Okay. Now here, if you take the concept of what? Ionic product. Ionic product. So in the for given first example, suppose the concentration of Ag plus. Okay, so we have taken what now here 0.02 molar KNO3 mixed with what 0.02 molar Ag, sorry, here K2CrO4 and Ag NO3 we have taken, suppose. Now your concentration of Ag plus how much here? 0.02. Concentration of CrO4 how much? 0.02. Concentration of CrO4 minus 2, 0.02. Concentration of Ag plus also 0.02. So now here, initially how many liters we have taken this one? 1 liter we have taken, V1. V1 is equal to 1 liter. Here how many liters we have taken? V2, 1 liter. Equal volumes we have taken. Equal volumes. Equal volumes means we take for easy calculation 1 liter you take, suppose. So equal volumes we have taken both. Now here Ag plus ion concentration is equal to what now here? How many moles initially there? 0.02 by total volume how much finally? 1 plus 1 2 liters. 1 plus 1 2 liters. That is what 0.01 molar. 0.01 molar is what now final concentration of Ag plus in this solution. In the mixture of these two solutions, Ag plus concentration how much we got? 0.01 we got. That is equal to 10 power minus 2 molar. Molar means what? Moles per liter meaning. Okay. Similarly, CrO4 minus 2 concentration how much? Square bracket indicates concentration, right? Now here again CrO4 minus 2 how much is that? 0.02 by how many liters finally? Finally 2 liters. So by 2 liters that is equal to again 0.01 molar, that is 10 power minus 2 molar is concentration of what? CrO4 minus 2. So in this mixture now, Ag plus concentration, CrO4 minus 2 concentrations we have got. Now what will be ionic product? Ionic product is given by KIP. KIP indicates what now? Ionic product. Ionic product. So KIP is ionic product of Ag2 CrO4 suppose is equal to concentration of Ag plus ion to the power of 2. Totally 2 ions are there now in this. In the now which salt will be produced from these two? From these two we get finally Ag2 CrO4 now. In this Ag2 CrO4, what will be number of cations here? 2 and number of anions 1. That's why here Ag plus concentration to the power of 2 into product means into now. Again, which is another ion here, CrO4 minus 2 ion to the power of 1. So ionic product here. Now what is the concentration of Ag plus here in the solution? 10 power minus 2. 10 power minus 2 whole square into here CrO4 how much? 10 power minus 2 power 1. That is equal to what now here? 10 power minus 2 into 2 minus 4 into 10 power minus 2. That is 10 power minus 6 molar we got. So what is the value of KIP here? KIP value how much we got here? 10 power minus 6 we got. That means what now here? 1.0 into 10 power minus 6 we got. It is what now here? KIP, ionic product of Ag2 CrO4. And suppose they have given that KSP of Ag2 CrO4. KSP means what? Solubility product. Solubility product of Ag2 CrO4 suppose given. Suppose it is given what now here? 2 into 10 power minus 12 given, suppose. What is solubility product of this salt given? KSP. This value will be constant always, remember. This value does not change. This value remains always constant. So KSP of this solubility product of this salt is given how much? 2 into 10 power minus 12. But a KIP, how much we got now here? 10 power minus 6. Now which one is greater? Tell me. KIP is greater. KSP is greater here. KIP value greater. 10 power minus 6 is greater than what? 10 power minus 12 now. That's why this value is very greater than what? This one. So which is greater than which one here in this example? KIP is greater than KSP. KIP greater than what? KSP. So whenever KIP value is greater than KSP, the precipitation occurs. the precipitation process occurs. So when precipitation does occur, when does the precipitation occur? If KIP value is greater than KSP value. So this point mainly you have to understand here. So what is the application of this solubility product concept here? By knowing solubility product of the salt and ionic product of the salt in the given solution, we can say whether the given salt will precipitate or not. The precipitation occurs or not, we can understand. Okay, so here the solubility product and ionic product concept will be used here. Take the screenshot of this ones. Now here. Now next here, what we have understood here, now we have taken with salt Ag2 CRO for salt we have taken. Now for this salt, it is precipitate, remember. Precipitate means for the downward arrow. So for this salt, what we have got now here, KIP value we got, which is greater than what now here, KSP. KIP means what now here, ionic product. How much we got this value? 10 power minus 6 we got. 1 into 10 power minus 6. This one how much is given? 2 into 10 power minus 12 given. So whenever KIP value is greater than what here? KSP value. KSP value. So in this case, precipitation will occur. So precipitation occurs. So precipitation occurs in which case now? Whenever ionic product of the salt is greater than solubility product of the salt. In this condition only precipitation occurs. Okay. Next, so when KIP value is equal to KSP, when KIP value is equal to what? KSP. So in this case, now what we have to understand is that we have studied in solutions lesson 3 types of solutions now: saturated solution, unsaturated solution, and supersaturated solution. Saturated, unsaturated, supersaturated. So here precipitation occurs means what now? Here the solution formed is what now? Supersaturated solution. Supersaturated solution will be formed here in this case. So whenever KIP value exceeds what? KSP value. Whenever ionic product value exceeds KSP value, exceeds means what? Whenever ionic product becomes more than solubility product. In this condition, the precipitation occurs and the solution formed is known as what? Super saturated solution. In this, precipitation occurs. And whenever KIP is equal to KSP in other case. So in some cases, the ionic product value will become equal to solubility product. When we are changing the concentrations of ions, when we change the concentration of Ag+, when we change the concentration of CrO4 minus 2, what happens? This ionic product will be variable. It will be changing by the concentration of Ag+ and CrO4 minus 2. This value will be changing, but this KSP value of the salt will be fixed. So whenever the KIP value of the given salt becomes equal to KSP value, in this case, what we have to understand is that, so here, whenever KIP is equal to KSP, the solution formed is called saturated solution. What we say in this case? Saturated solution we say here. Okay, so in saturated solution, some solute can be still dissolved. Means no more solute can be dissolved here. So in this case, what will be solution formed here? Saturated solution. Saturated solution is formed. So in this saturated solution, no more solute can be dissolved. No more solute can be dissolved. That means whatever is required, that much is dissolved. So still no more solute can be dissolved here. No more solute can be dissolved. Means we cannot dissolve more amount of solute in this. Now the solution formed is what now? Saturated solution. When it will form? If ionic product value is equal to solubility product. Okay. Now one more case. What is left over? Case 1 is KIP greater than KSP. Now what is another last case? If KIP value is less than KSP value. Means what? If ionic product is less than what? Solubility product. In this condition, what will be the solution formed here? The solution formed is what? Unsaturated solution. What will be forming? Unsaturated solution. So this unsaturated solution means still some more solute can be dissolved. Still some more solute can be dissolved. Can be dissolved in this given. Can be dissolved in the given unsaturated solution. So when the unsaturated solution of the salt will be formed, if KIP, ionic product of the salt, is lesser than the solubility product, the solution formed is called unsaturated solution, in which still some more quantity of the solute can be dissolved. That's why it is called unsaturated. It can still dissolve some more amount of solute in it. And whenever KIP is equal to KSP, whenever ionic product of salt is equal to solubility product, the saturated solution is formed and no more solute can be dissolved in that saturated solution. And in which solution there will be dynamic equilibrium? In saturated solution. So in saturated solution, what will be there? Dynamic equilibrium. Dynamic equilibrium. Between what? Undissolved solid, between undissolved solid and dissolved solid. Between dissolved solid and undissolved solid, there will be dynamic equilibrium, in which case saturated solution. In this, still no more solute can be dissolved. Okay, we cannot dissolve some more amount of solute in this. And super saturated. In this, what happened here? Already dissolved solute has been thrown out. Already excess dissolved, whatever the excess amount of solute dissolved in super saturated has been expelled, has been thrown out in the form of precipitate. That's why precipitation process occurs when KIP value is greater than KSP value. Is that clear, ma? Only one thing remember, if solubility product is greater than ionic product, still some more amount of solute can be dissolved. If KSP is greater, solubility is greater, solubility product is greater, what will be more? Still some more solute can be dissolved. That means unsaturated solution is formed. That point keep in mind. If KSP value is greater, more solubility will be there. That means still some more salt can be dissolved. Some more amount of solid can be dissolved. Therefore, it is called unsaturated solution. Okay. So these three types of solutions based on what? KIP value and KSP value we can understand. So it's about what now here? The concept of solubility product. And when does the precipitation not occur here? If KIP value is lesser, if KIP value lesser than what here? KSP. In this case, no precipitation occurs. No precipitation occurs. So when does precipitation not occur? When does precipitation does not occur here? When does precipitation not occur here? If KIP value lesser than KSP. And when does precipitation occur? If KIP value is greater than KSP. In case of saturated solution between undissolved solid and dissolved solid, there will be dynamic equilibrium. And no more solute can be dissolved in saturated solution. So these main points you have to understand about what? Solubility product. So the solubility product is very important concept of this topic. Is the concept clear, ma? That is about solubility product. And so before going to that, and one more salt you take like this here. Suppose I'm taking AMBN, suppose one salt. Which type of salt? Sparingly soluble salt. Sparingly soluble salt we have taken, suppose. In this case, what we have taken? Salt AMBN. Now tell me, whenever you see the salt, what are cations and what are anions? You must know, remember. Whenever you see the salt, what we understand? What are the cations? What are the anions? You must know. Now tell me, what will be cations here? What is the cation in this? Tell me. Cation is what? A plus N. A plus N. And what is anion here? What is anion of this salt? B minus M. So B minus M is what? Anion. A plus M. A plus N. A plus N is what now? Cation. B minus M is what? Anion. And how many anion, how many cations will be forming? How many cations? M number. So M number of cations. M number of cations will be forming. M small m number of cations will be forming. And how many anions will be forming? N number. So N number of anions will form. N number of anions will form. M number of cations will form. Each cation is what now here? A plus N. Each anion is what? B minus M. So this point we have to understand here. So it's about what now here? The AM, BN type of salt. How it will dissociate? Tell me. M number of A plus N cations and N number of B minus M anions. It is cation, this is an anion here. Now tell me here, if you take initially 1 mole, if you take initially 1 mole per liter, initially 0 and 0. And when saturated solution is formed, it is initial. It is initial. Okay. And I'm taking here when saturated solution is formed here at equilibrium. Otherwise, you take at equilibrium. At equilibrium meaning what here? Saturated solution is formed here. Saturated solution is formed. Tell me, saturated solution is formed. What has become equal to what? KIP value becomes equal to KSP value. Whenever saturated solution is formed at equilibrium, that will be called what now here? Condition taken as what? Ionic product of the salt became equal to solubility product. That's why saturated solution is formed here. At this condition here, from this 1 mole per liter, how much dissolved? S dissolved. Solubility is what? S. Now, how much left over after dissolving S? From 1 S moles per liter dissolved. So we got left over with 1 minus S moles per liter left over. Right, mom? And here how much will be forming? Tell me. Here M into S. If 1 mole is dissolved completely, suppose M moles we get. If 1 mole of the salt is dissolved, if 1 mole of the salt is dissolved, we get what? M moles, M number of moles. But here S is dissolved here. 1 is giving M, then S will give how much? M into S, MS by 1, MS. So here what will be the concentration of cations here? MS. So the concentration of cations is equal how much here? MS, moles per liter. Right, ma'am? Now here in this case, tell me here, what will be concentration of B minus M anion? What will be concentration of here? How to take? Again, N into S. N into S. NS. So NS moles per liter. NS moles per liter. Here MS, here MS, here NS moles per liter. Okay, now tell me here what will be KSP? KSP is equal what now for the salt? Anyhow, this is leftover solid here. Leftover solid, undissolved solid. The concentration of this solid will be taken as what? 1. That's why we don't take it here. Now KSP is equal to what now? Tell me. Concentration of A plus N to the power of what? How many cations here? M number of cations into concentration of this one what now here? B minus M. It is what now here? It is what now? Anion. So anion concentration to the power of how much? N. How many anions formed here? N number. Power N here. Is that clear, ma? That equals to, tell me, substitute here, concentration of A plus N, how much? MS. MS whole power M into here NS whole power what? N. Right, ma? So that equals to, therefore, KSP, how to write now here? KSP is equal to M power M, N power N. M power M, N power N into what? S power M plus N. S power M plus N. Got it, ma? So like this, we got this here. Now from this here, now what is the solubility? S M plus N is equal to what now? KSP divided by M power M, N power N, right now? The same thing how to write now here? S value how to write? Therefore, S is equal to, soluble S is equal to m plus nth power, of KSP here. So m plus nth power of what? Here S is equal to what now? Square root of m plus nth square root of what now here? KSP by m plus n. Square root of KSP by m power m into n power n. So like this we have to take care. It is what now here? Solubility. S is what now here? Solubility of AmBn salt in which units? Moles per liter. We got S value in what now? Moles per liter. S value we got in moles per liter. Is the concept clear? So it's about what now here? Solubility calculation from KSP. Relation between solubility product and solubility of salt. So S is equal to what here? M plus nth power. M plus nth root of what now here? KSP by m power m, n power n. If you take here 3, it will be cubed root. If you take 2, square root. So square root to cubed root, like this we take. M plus nth power of what? Square of what here? KSP by m power n, m power m, n power n we take here. So it is what now here? Calculation of solubility from KSP. Sometimes if solubility is given, KSP can be calculated like this here. Now KSP is equal to what formula? KSP is equal to, in this case, m power m into n power n into s power m plus n. If solubility is given to you, we can calculate what? KSP. Okay. So like this, what now is relationship between solubility and solubility product. So if you go through the standard books, reference books, you will understand more. You will get more clarity when you are studying. Okay. Today you have to go through that topic thoroughly without wasting time. Okay. This time also external paper will be there. Google form test will be there. External examination will be there. Paper will be coming from outside. Prepare thoroughly with the different reference books. You have more time now at home. Coming to school, going to home, this is all time waste not there. You have more time. Make use of time and prove yourself once again. This time, last time you have failed in proving yourself, getting good marks in external exam. This time at least try to get very good marks. Okay, ma. So I'm